Hey there, it's that time of the year again, budget season. Across Iowa, cities are crunching numbers, making important decisions about property taxes that impact homeowners and businesses alike. So, what does this mean for you? Let's take a look. Property taxes in Iowa are based on your property's assessed value. Each year, the city assessor determines that value, which plays a key role in deciding how much tax you owe. But remember, it's not just the city that is supported by property taxes. Your property taxes also fund schools, counties, and other essential public services. In fact, the city of Ames has historically been around 33% of the total tax obligations. If you live in Ames School District, and even less for those in the Gilbert School District. Now, if you own property in Ames, keep an eye on your mailbox. This year, just like last year, you'll receive a budget year statement packed with key tax details, including the proposed tax information for School District, Story County, and the City of Ames. Here's something important. This statement will also include the date, time, and location of a public hearing where you can voice your thoughts on the proposed tax information. For the City of Ames, that hearing is scheduled for April 8th at 5:15 p.m. in the City Council chambers at 515 Clark Avenue. Mark your calendars. Let's talk about the numbers on your statement. You'll see on the bottom of the first page the proposed property tax collection, the current tax rate, the effective tax rate, and the proposed tax rate for the City of Ames. But wait, what exactly is the effective tax rate? Great question. You'll find a definition on the top right hand of your statement. Simply put, it's the rate that would be in place in the upcoming year if the city collected the same total amount in property taxes as the current year. The reason the rate often appears lower? Generally, growing communities experience new construction and rising values. This means that if the collection amount remained the same, the amount for each individual taxpayer would be lower through a reduced tax rate. Simple, right? Now, here's what's happening in Ames. If the city didn't collect any additional property tax, the city's share of the tax rate would decrease from $10.09 per 1,000 of taxable valuation to $9.83 per 1,000. But in addition to the growth mentioned previously, as always, there are other factors at play, including property tax assessment limitations, commonly called the rollback, which influence the final numbers. Don't forget that some property taxpayers are eligible for certain exemptions and credits, which also affects the amount of taxes each property owner pays. Flip the page of your statement and you'll find a breakdown of property tax collection amounts by individual taxing entities. The bottom two tables compare year-over-year changes for residential and business properties. The statement reflects a 14.96% increase in collection for residential properties and 16.38% for commercial and industrial properties. But before you panic, let's clarify. The table includes a 10% increase in valuation for each property type. But according to the Ames City Assessor, fewer than 10 out of more than 18,000 existing properties in Ames saw a valuation increase due to reassessment in 2024. That means the actual increase will be closer to 4.5% for nearly all Ames residential properties, and even less for commercial and industrial properties. So, how do you calculate your individual tax impact? Easy. The city has developed a handy tool just for that. Here's how it works. Open up the calculator. At the first top of the page, you'll see some instructions. Those are going to cover exactly what we're going to cover. Scroll down to the second page. You'll click on the words assessed value. This takes you to the county's website where you can search for your property. Type in your address, hit search, scroll to the valuation section, and find the net value for both the 2024 and 2023 year. Head back to the calculator, enter those values into the tax calculator, and voila! You'll see your projected tax obligations and the percentage change. Here's something new. We've also created a property tax receipt to show exactly how your city tax dollars are spent. Public safety, think police and fire services, take the biggest slice of the pie, followed by transportation, which covers street maintenance and public transit. Then there's culture and recreation, which includes parks, rec centers, and the city library. This transparency helps you see where your money goes and why. We get it, no one loves paying taxes, but city officials have the tough job of balancing services and costs, all while keeping the needs of the community in mind. That's why your voice matters. Attend budget meetings, reach out to your elected officials, speak up at public hearings. Your input helps shape a budget that reflects the priorities of Ames residents. Want more information? Head over to the City of Ames Finance webpage for everything you need to know about past, current, and proposed budgets. Thanks for watching, Ames. Got questions? We're here to help. Reach out anytime.